Hello you guys, how are you doing? It's Martin here, 1 hour playthrough, and welcome back to, well, it's the first video of 2017. It's gonna be Stranded Deep, yeah. If you've seen the, oh, hang on. If you've seen the previous episode, I ended up on the wrong island. I took a wrong turn and everything, but there's a silver lining to it. Turns out I'm on the perfect island because in the previous series I made the skeleton of a barge, eventually to haul stuff, especially a barrel, because that's pretty hard to do in this game. And it turns out that this boat has 3 barrels on it, and actually while I'm here let me just grab one. Now, I did a lot of preparation for this video because there's a lot of wood chopping involved, and yeah, sharks are everywhere. So let's get this. Come on, there you go. Let's pick it up and see if we can throw it overboard. Nope. Things are always finicky sometimes in this game. Sometimes, not always. Alright, so got it. Don't mind the sound of the sharks. Yeah. Alright. Let's get this over to my raft, which is on the right hand, right over here. There you go. Just plunk it over here. Alright, so, well, what's the idea? I've been doing a lot of testing, and the raft I'm going to make, it works like a charm. It works really good, and I haven't lost a single barrel yet, and I did some trial runs. So I've got a whole bunch of wood chopped down here, and oh, actually, yeah, let me do this first, and I need to comment on something. In previous videos, recent previous videos, not of the previous series, you had to open a coconut like this, and then you had to hit them all to puncture a hole in, but sort of, yeah, so you can drink it. But that's not needed anymore. I've been doing it wrong the whole time, and luckily no one of you noticed. So, but yeah, you don't have to. And what we can do now is make a really big pile of coconuts. Watch this. Because somehow they balance really good. Yeah, there you go. Whoops. Oh, they all fell down. Alright, so yeah, I'm fine. Let's start building. To have a bit of a good look about it, I decide to build another base here and one over here. Let me start building. I think that's easier so you can see. Do I have? Yes, I have lashings with me. I need a few. I think I have everything prepared, so let's get started. Let's go to the crafting menu. We need a base. We need 2 bases. We make them of wood. So this base number 1, plump, and put another one. The build's really simple, but this works really beautiful. Alright, now we need a couple of floors. And we want a wood raft floor, so there we go. This one can have one. Let me jump on. And it's a little bit unfortunate, the menu resets, and somehow it's not really efficient, but oh well. Then we want to have a floor over here, and one over here. Come on. There you go. Alright, so, and well, obviously the barrel is going to be in here, and the reason I do this is this little ledge here will hold it in place. The barrel won't go forward if you're sailing, but it will shoot backwards on the waves, and this prevents it completely. It's really nice. And I actually have to just make another floor. Again. So there we go. Looks pretty cool actually. I like it from wood and sticks. Alright, let's grab this barrel. Now this is another finicky thing. Putting the barrel on the raft and dropping it on the raft is it's not really recommended. Let me climb on top of it and then hopefully. Alright, I'm lucky. Yeah, you can climb on it. I'm lucky it's in the good place. So, excellent. Let me drag it a little bit back here. I'm going to quickly gather these wooden sticks. And then we're off. I don't have any slots available. No, I'm full. Everything is cool. Yeah. So let's do this and see how it goes. So we're going to go to my home island. Now there could be a few reasons why you need a barrel. You can make, I called it in the beginning a hobo stove, and I think that was the original name. It's not anymore. It's something like a stove. I can't check it now because I have to go into the crafting menu. We'll get to that in a bit once I arrive at the island, which is that way. Now a thing you notice is that the steering goes really tough. Maybe that's the right word. And sometimes it goes way to the right suddenly or way to the left because of the waves. And you'll see me correcting it, but sometimes it takes a little while to get the point aimed to where you want to go. But other than that, it works really good. And you can see I can take big waves. It remains there. So this design is pretty good. It also works with tires. Works really fine. But it doesn't work, and this is really unfortunate, and I think it's a little bit of a balancing issue in weight, because weight is definitely a factor in this game, as is gravity for example, or the waves. The wooden logs are really, there we go, I'm steering like going left like there's no tomorrow. Wooden logs are really heavy, and you might get away with this design of the ship. Can you call it ship? Barge, kind of, with maybe 2 logs, but it is crazy. I tell you, it's really, yeah, it's really heavy, and it actually will sink. It will topple your raft. It will just flip if you put too much on it. So, yeah, hauling logs would be for some things really good. So you can chop them down later. Imagine you could have a whole 10 logs, for example. That would have been great. That would be really nice. And put some logs in your backpack and you're laughing, and you can bring quite a lot of wood. For example, my main island, you probably can't see it, but this interview will go straight to it. I don't really want to cut any trees there. I mean, it's my home base. I like to keep it really nice and green. I like palm trees, so it's a good thing to get them for somewhere else. You can carry these whole logs with you, but yeah, you can carry so much, and it would have been nice to carry a few more on your raft. But if they make him a little bit lighter, if they make him the same weight, 1 log equals like a barrel like this one, that will be okay. That will be okay, and then you can have maybe 4 logs, maybe even 5 extra logs. No, that would be maybe too much. I don't know. A log of wood dried, I have to assume it's dried wood because we can make fire of it. Compared to an empty barrel, an empty steel barrel, I don't know, maybe it even holds the same weight. Who knows, who knows. But anyway, yeah, we're due to arrive, and as you can see, it's really stable. And the waves doesn't affect it. It can go left, right. It won't go forward, as I said in the beginning, and you can see that as well. It just remains on this place. So it's really good. So a barrel barge, job done, job done. I even experimented by making it longer, but mainly more to see if I get more stability to carry wooden logs, or just to see if I can get some balance in heavy objects, moving heavy objects. Maybe for now, but also maybe for later, for future items in the game. But so far, other than it looks pretty nice, a really long raft, I like it. So that's an extra 3 bases on top of it, on the front. That's pretty cool. But it doesn't have right now really any benefit, unless you want to carry 2 barrels. You just extend it 3 moving forward, and yeah, you make it the same, so we can have another barrel in the middle where there's no floor, and then you're all good. So here's my my home base. It's easy to find. I have to say I've been practicing a little bit, and I know exactly where I am now. That helps. So yeah, let's see if you can. You will strand quicker as well on the sandbanks. That's another thing. There's definitely weight in the game, which is pretty cool. All right. It's always laggy when I come here, and actually I have a theory about that. I constantly have a shark living underneath the island, and I think it causes a lot of issues for the program. It doesn't really know how to handle it. This is how it feels, and maybe you've seen my happy 2017 video where I catch a shark in the air with my raft. I mean, it shoots out of the... I've got many recordings of that where, because it's stuck and you approach the island, it shoots out of the island really high. I mean, I'm seriously high. It takes about 2 minutes before it's down actually, and then it's crazy. And whilst it goes down, you can actually shoot it. All right, so we got the barrel. It's really cool. And now I can show you as well in the crafting menu structures the hobo stove. It is a hobo stove. All right, but ultimately the smoker is definitely better and can be easily made. And really weird is that it uses plastic, but actually you don't need it to build it. So yeah, that's the hobo stove for you there. That's about what I wanted to show you. In the next video we're going to start hunting some sharks, because there are plenty of them and they're really easy on. I mean, there are like 3 of them here, holy shit. And hopefully they remain here and don't go underneath the island. That will be really great. But yeah, if you want to kill one with a bow and arrow, you need 10 arrows, 10 hits, and it will die. A little bit doing some experimenting with the basic spears, which are really easy to make, and I think it is better, but we'll get to that later on. Yeah. So next episode it's base building time. I think I'm going to build it here. I think I'm going to start here, but I haven't completely made up my mind. We'll see about that. But for now, let me quickly save the game. I hope you enjoyed this. This was purely about the barrel barge. So this is why I'm going to call it the barrel barge. Yeah. I mean, it looks really good. I love it. It's really nice. Very stable as well. Very stable. So yeah, say hello to the sharks. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you build it as well. Let me know in the comment section if you did and if it worked for you as well. Or if you come up with a different design, or you have a challenge for me to make a design or come up with something to haul, for example, or something else. I really like to hear from you. I'm up for it. So with that, thanks for watching. Thanks very much. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for everything. You're a great audience, best audience on YouTube. So with that, I'd like to say bye bye.